What's up, guys? You're watching the ShawnNicklaus channel. Today we are unboxing my favorite cars from the KKs. All right, let's get straight to it. You guys know the deal. First up, we got the Toyota Land Cruiser, which is the treasure hunt for the KKs. There is the low production symbol right there. And let's get this thing unboxed. Right there in the back, you can see, congratulations, you found a treasure hunt. Really exciting. I actually do like this treasure hunt a lot. I think it looks great. I do love when they do the real castings. I do love the plain look to it. I love the off-road trucks. It's got great details with the Toyota on the front grille. It's got headlights. It's got side markers. It's got the details on the side. It's got Toyota along that rear tailgate. It's got a clear back window. It had black bed liner, a winch on the front, 5-spoke chrome wheels, and a black base. This thing looks jacked up and ready to go on a safari ride. All right, that's the treasure hunt for the KKs. Let's go ahead and move on to which would be the super treasure hunt, the 1969 Shelby GT500. This looks almost exactly the same as that Fox body in purple that we saw last year with those chrome wheels as the super treasure hunt. So this is gonna look great and match that Fox body. I love that purple color and the chrome wheels. That combination looks great. That black interior, the roll bar to protect you along the back seats. It's got the clear window tint, a black base, 5-spoke wheels, and it has great details. It does not have headlight details or taillight details, but look at those white stripes along the hood and alongside of the car. All right, that is the regular of the super treasure hunt for this case. Let's go ahead and park it up right there in the frame. Let's go ahead and move on to a recolor, which is a new for 2023. This is actually a really cool casting. This is the 1972 Stingray convertible recolor in gray. Now, we've seen this car before. We've seen it in blue. And something really cool about this car, let me show you. You can take your phone light and light up the front headlights and the interior as well. On the bottom of it, there is a little spot right there. See that little spot with the clear window? All you do is stick that right onto your phone light or any kind of light, and you can give it nice headlights and interior light. And that's the same thing with this recolor in gray. I love Corvettes. You already know I like this casting. You know, I think it's really cool that you can put the light on there and light up those front headlights. And it also has taillight details. It's got the Corvette along that back bumper. It's got a license plate. Got chrome interior. I love chrome interior. And those chrome wheels look great on it. Definitely matches that interior. It's got a gray base, which matches the car well. I'm glad they didn't put a black base on it. So I'm not complaining about this casting, and I'm really happy they did it. All right, that is the 72 Stingray convertible. Go ahead and park it up next to that recolor in blue. Super exciting. Up next, we got the Corvette C1 Z06. Now, I gotta say, this case has a lot of Corvettes. Up next, we're gonna see the Barbie one, which is really exciting. That's a really cool one, and a new one for 2023. Now we got this Corvette C1 Z06, and this is not a convertible. We've seen the convertible earlier this year in red, and it looks almost like that red edition that we saw, I think it was several years back. But this gray looks phenomenal. It looks slick, it looks clean. I love the chrome trim on the wheels, the black wheels, the clear window tint, the gray interior, the stripes, the details on it look phenomenal. It's got headlights and it has taillight details. Got the Corvette emblem on that front bumper and also on the rear bumper. They definitely went all out for this Corvette. All right, that is the Corvette C1 Z06. Let's go ahead and park it up next to those other Corvettes. Let's go ahead and move on to, I think it's going to be a very popular. I've seen people buying up a bunch of these and finding a complete case full of these Barbie Corvettes. That's right, we got the 1956 Corvette, new for 2023 in pink. Now, I've seen other C1 Corvettes and I compared it to it. It's definitely different. The rear fins on it look different. It's got a front plate that says Barbie on it. It's got white on the side. There's Aerodisc chrome wheels, and that white interior looks awesome. I'm definitely excited to see this Barbie movie. I know you guys are like, what the heck? This guy's excited to see the Barbie movie. But it seems like that movie is for adults. It's rated PG-13, which surprised me. I thought they would make it for kids. But my wife's excited to see it, and so am I. Definitely excited to have this C1 Corvette. I'm never complaining about Corvettes. I used to have a Power Wheels Barbie Corvette. That is the C1 Barbie Corvette. Let's go ahead and park it up with the other Vettes in this set. And let's go ahead and move on. Oh man, I love this. 1983 Chevy Silverado. Look at that square body. Oh, looks so cool. I love it. Definitely a collector with this, especially when it came out with it for a red edition. That was definitely a popular one. I do love that chrome front grille. Fit the casting so well. I love the paint job on the side of it, the red, the yellow, the black, the clear window tint, the black interior, the oversized 5-spoked wheels tucked in the fenders. It looks great. And it even has the exhaust sticking out the back. It's got taillight details. This thing is just something you definitely want to grab in the K case. And it also has a chrome base. This thing looks phenomenal. Let's go ahead and park it up next to, which would be the Super, but we didn't pull the Super quite yet. Hopefully we do. The Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. And guess what? We've seen this casting already this year. Oops, sorry. We've seen it in white with that blue trim on it. It looks so good. And the orange one has the black trim on it. So let's go ahead and park that up. And let's go ahead and get this orange one out of the box so we can get a better look at it. Looks like a Halloween car, doesn't it? Looks like a pumpkin. You guys tell me, which one do you like better, the white or the orange? This one's rocking an orange base. It's got black 5-spoke wheels with chrome trim on it. It's got headlights, taillights. Both passenger driver side windows are down. Clear window tint, black interior. It's got Porsche along that back bumper, right below that duck wing. And it's got the Porsche emblem on that front hood. This thing looks great, and I definitely like it. I love the Porsche 911, especially the old ones. All right, let's go ahead and park that up next to that white Porsche rocking. And let's go ahead and move on to the Dodge Viper RT10 in a recolor in purple. Now, we've seen this earlier this year in yellow. Definitely digging the yellow, but I gotta say the purple looks great, and it definitely looks great next to that Shelby GT500. It's got the same exact paint job rocking on there, so looks great. Actually, the purple on the Shelby GT500 is a little bit darker, sorry. But I do like this Viper RT10. The 3-spoke wheels on it look great. Clear window tint. You can see that interior in there. They did a great job with that interior. I love the seats. I love that back roll bar. No headlights, no taillight details. It's rocking a black base. And it's got the Dodge emblem on that front hood. And I'm pretty sure these cars are permanently convertible. There's no top you can put on it, but I could be wrong. So if you guys know, definitely drop in the comments. I would like to hear what you guys have to say. All right, that is the Dodge Viper RT10. Let's go ahead and park that up next to the yellow one. We're definitely building a collection. All right, let's move on to the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser in blue recolor. Now, we've seen this casting earlier this year in yellow with that red window tint and chrome interior. This thing looks so cool. Definitely digging the Gassers. I think they're awesome. So I always gobble those up. And what was it? Last year we saw a green one, right? I should have brought that one out. But yeah, now we got it in blue. And it's got that purple window tint, chrome interior, just like we saw in the yellow one. It's got the same wheels as the yellow one as well, except they're gray. Love how that motor's exposed and showing all that chrome, especially on that front grille. The back bumper does not have headlights or taillight details. It says Tri-5 Terror on the side of it. And yeah, it's got staggered wheels, a little bit smaller wheels than it does in the back. And this thing is lifting up in the front like it's going down the track. All right, that is the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. Let's go ahead and park it up. And let's go ahead and move on to a new casting for 2023, which is technically a fancy model, but it looks like it would be like a Chevy S10. And this is the limited grip. And this thing looks like it's ready to do some drifting. Oh, check out that wing on the cab. So cool. And I love how it doesn't have a tailgate. And it's got, you know, the fuel tank cell in the back. It looks like it's got a Chevy LS motor in the front. You know, famous for that intake on there. And it's got like an intercooler popping out that front bumper there. It's got like a welded metal front bumper. It's got a roll cage. That red interior definitely sticks out. And I love those 10-spoke chrome wheels. It looks great. All right, that's the limited grip. Let's go ahead and park it up next to that Chevy Silverado. Man, that thing looks small next to that Chevy Silverado. Let's go ahead and move on to the 87 Dodge D100, another big truck in purple. Man, this thing looks great. And we've seen this last year as a treasure hunt in that red, white, and blue color. Oh, so cool. I definitely like that treasure hunt. I think that was really cool for last year. I was excited when I saw that. And now we got it in purple, man. This is just awesome. We're definitely building a collection. So I'm excited to see this 87 Dodge D100 again. I love that wheel choice for it. It's got the gold trim on it. It's got like the desert dirt color all over the wheels, all over the base. It's got Mopar on that front grille. And that purple paint looks so rich, so good. And I love the details on the side of it. It's got the Hot Wheels emblem. It's got the BF Goodrich. It's got a spare tire in the truck bed. I am not complaining. This is definitely a casting to pick up in this K case. Let's go ahead and park it up next to the Power Wagon that we've seen earlier this year. That thing's sweet. I figured I might as well bring that one out because we've seen it earlier this year. And those Dodges just look so cool next to each other. Let's go ahead and move on to the next car, which is the Mazda 787B. And we've seen it earlier this year. Did we see this earlier this year or was it last year? We've seen it in blue, so now we got a blue one. This thing looks great. I do love the blue. I love the different color wheels with the gold in the back, the white aero disc wheels in the front. Lots of details on this, lots of sponsors. You got the Mazda on the front, the number 78, the Goodyear. Man, this thing looks awesome. Definitely looks like a total race car and definitely looks aerodynamic. All right, let's go ahead and park up that Mazda 787B in blue. And we got a recolor. Where's this one from? That's right, Dollar General. This is exclusive for Dollar General. We're gonna go ahead and crack it open and add it to the collection in black with the same wheels that we saw on the blue one. I gotta say, I think I like the black one better than the blue one because I think that black looks slick, it looks fast, it looks smooth. It's got the gold in the front. It's really the only thing different, that gold stripe in the front and on the side of it, and then obviously the black, and it's rocking a black base. All right, that's the black one. Let's go ahead and park it up right there, and let's go ahead and open the final recolor that we have, part of the K case, in red. And I love red, you guys know that. Get it out of the package. And it seems like the only difference is the back wheels. I mean, it's in gray, it's not gold like we've seen on the first two recolors, and obviously it's red, but the clear window tint, the black interior, everything looks great. That black base, that big back wing looks awesome. I do like the yellow stripe on the side, but nothing seemed to be different between all three of them other than the wheel color and obviously the paint job. All right, that is the red one. Final recolor of that. Let's go ahead and park that up. Let's go ahead and move on to a new casting for 2023, the BMW 507. This looks like the little Stewart car, doesn't it? Looks so cool. Now, earlier this year, I forget which case it's from, D case, we've seen the white one. And it might have been the C case too, but I can't remember right. But yeah, we got a white one here. And this one's got red interior. It's got the black wheels with the white trim on it. It's got a chrome front grille. It does have the BMW emblem on that front bumper, also on the side of the car. Doesn't really have any details in the back. It doesn't have any taillights, any BMW emblem on the back, but it does have a chrome bumper. It's got a clear window tint, and it does have a chrome base. All right, that is the BMW 507. Let's go ahead and park it up, and let's get that red one, little Stewart one, out of the package. I think the red looks better. This one has a black interior, unlike that white one where we saw the red interior. It's got clear window tint. It's got black wheels with chrome trim on it. It's got a chrome base, and it's got the BMW emblem on the front and side, just like that white one we saw. And not much different. It still doesn't have any details on the back, but I'm not complaining. The thing looks great. And definitely looks like that little Stewart car. Let's go ahead and park up the BMW 507 little Stewart. And let's go ahead and move on to the Surf and Turf, which we've seen already. We've seen it in red. Yeah, that thing is cool. And this has been around for a while now. So let's go ahead and get it out of the package. Man, that thing is cool. Malibu on the side, Malibu, California. Big, huge blower. This is definitely a tuned car. It's got the surfboard on the top. It's got a huge sunroof on the top of it with a blue window tint. Light blue window tint actually, with chrome interior. It's got a chrome big wheel spare tire in the back. It's got staggered wheels, huge exhaust going on the side. All right, let's go ahead and park up that Malibu Surf and Turf. Let's go ahead and move on to the black one. Yeah, this one's cool too. Definitely love having the collection of different recolors. So cool. This thing is definitely calling the beach. The purple window tint on this just looks cool, especially with that black paint. Looks like it's something out of a haunted house. You know, huge staggered wheels. This one's got like copper colored wheels. You know, on the side details, it's got the purple, the white. This thing looks cool. Definitely digging this little tuned. It looks like, I would say maybe a Chevy. I don't know. You guys tell me, what does this casting look like? Not licensed, so you guys drop in the comments. You guys tell me. All right, that is the Surf and Turf final recolor that we have in black. Let's go ahead and move on to the last car part of this K-Mix, which is the power panel. Yeah, this thing is cool. Huge casting. It's got huge copper colored 5-spoke wheels. It's got a huge front bumper. It's got a sunroof that goes all the way from the front seats all the way to the back. Definitely looks like something you go stargazing in or safari in, but it does not have any back windows. It could be like a work truck too. And it's got like details for a spare tire in the back. And this thing is just jacked up and lifted. I don't know if this thing would be for racing. I'm not sure. It's got the number 3 on the side. It definitely looks like a race truck. That's the power panel. Let's go ahead and park up the power panel next to the power wagon. I mean, it just makes all sense, right? All right. That is all the K-Case cars that are my favorite from the case, including the treasure hunt. There's a lot of cool cars here, especially all these Corvettes. That Barbie Corvette, this little Stewart car. Man, that Chevy Silverado. What do you guys think of that? I think that's probably the star of this mix. You guys got to let me know, though. I want to hear it in the comments. What's your favorite car in the K-Case? Is it the Treasure Hunt, Silverado, Corvette? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.